day of fall.
Is it?
Happy first day of fall, Julia. We got our coffee.
The pickleball courts we found are like, it would have been about like. Wait, so you're gonna...
We are taking the Kiwanis Cabin Trail.
Built when?
Great Depression.
And like I would go on that here because of the altitude.
Wow.
I say that.
I think you're...
Need heavy breathing.
For this hike, we recommend an off-road vehicle.
I guess so. Oh, I left my GoPro. Interesting.
Some prickly boys. It's up to you. Go grab it. We're so close if you want. You started the Piedra South Trail. I think it's around 2.5 hours. I'm not sure. We didn't do a lot of research. So we're going to find out.
Last minute idea.
We will keep you posted. People we passed said there's gonna be this blank sign, and then this is kind of like a top lookout. So we made it to the top of Piedra, I think. It looks like there's some kind of trail that keeps going. Yeah, it could be La Luz, we don't know. There's very few signs. We are considering that the end. We're gonna head back down and then go to dinner.
Oh yeah.
Off trail, but we're just doing a little bit of it. Wow. Nice.
I'll take a picture of you too.
Yeah.
White blue car slowing down. You have some speed too, so it's kind of hard.
We got the views that way too.
All the way up, and we barely did that. Should I not say white record?
You can.
I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause us.
Truffle and mushroom, okay? Look at this. I mean, it gave Julia goosebumps. Good morning. We are headed to Santa Fe today. Breakfast at home first. Yeah, gonna get going shortly. still have about 23 minutes, and apparently they do free guided tours, depending on staff and weather, twice a day, I think it seems like. So we're gonna try and get there around when they're gonna do one of the tours, and we'll see if we can do that.
Drag a hose up there and spray from the top.
I know.
Ito de frijoles. Frijoles, I'm pretty sure means beans.
Really?
I don't know. Burrito, middle of beans. Something people. So there's quite a few. Is it published and stuff? Oh wow.
Well, these are all prime trees.
You're also giving off water vapor. And so when they right. So what is it? Big resource would they trade? The hide. The hide. That river, and there's some evidence of that in diaries, but it's still to interacting.
I mean, I'm not a
That's the best one.
They traded obsidian. Their obsidian from this volcano can be found all over the country. It's some good obsidian. They grew their plants at the top of the mesa
Instead of the river.
canyon. Yeah.
Or
The whole way the big thing was built.
Very nice. And why the canyon is named, what is it?
Frijoles, beans. They grew beans, corn, and squash here.
Okay. I'm sure there was between families and little skirmishes, but
Another kiva.
Me neither.
It's almost a circle.
It's hard when he said this one was a D shape.
It's kind of tight, but in a cozy way.
An empty one, right? No, that's good. Although, it is my last one. Turning a 3D thing into a 2D thing, like we take drawing for granted, but that's like quite a concept, you know? Yeah. You'd be one of the first to do it on like a wall.
That's beautiful. All right, oh my god, we're high up. Joy, I'm gonna look at the road. Joy, don't enjoy the view. So, okay, we are leaving Bandelier National Monument. Turns out you do need a national park pass to enter. There's a cafe there, which we didn't know about. We didn't go, but if you need food, I guess that could be an option. And there's a movie it was okay. It was a fine movie. There wasn't a whole lot of information with the movie. It was about 10 to 15 minutes. So we did the movie. They have guided tours that are free. I've seen that they're 10:30 and 1:30, I think. So we went to the one at 1:30. And it was so cool. It was really informative. They lived in pueblos and they lived on the cliff-side dwellings. Yeah, so pueblos were like on the ground in the canyon. And then the cliff-side dwellings are what you see with like the ladders when you look up Bandelier National Monument. And we were able to actually climb in. We saw some petroglyphs. We climbed in one. It was air-conditioned. Yeah, it was air-conditioned, aka just a little bit cooler. I still have concerns that they crumble, but the national park guy said they didn't. I don't know. But I'd fight on it. I mean, they've been here for 500 years, so they will crumble eventually. But and the whole thing was that it was eroding. Yeah. I mean, but erosion is like geological time. Geological time is like unfathomable from humans. Sure. We wish we could have stayed longer. You could honestly make a day there because there's a bunch of trails. But we had to kind of do it quickly and then go, and now we are heading to Los Alamos. And we're gonna do the Los Alamos History Museum because apparently the actual site is like still a working laboratory that you're not allowed. Yes. I was under the impression that we could go see kind of like the labs and whatnot, but like Julia said, they're still. They have other sites though, like you can see like the nuclear reactor. That was like the Hanford site, and it was getting too confusing. And that's the one that only does it like 3 times a year. Right. You have to plan really far ahead. So if you're watching this because you're coming here in a couple weeks or something, probably forget about it. Yeah. But we'll see if the History Museum's any good. There's also the Bradbury Science Museum, I think, which they said we've heard good things about. But yeah, it's a lot of things are closed on Monday, Tuesday, and we are going through this area on a Monday and a Tuesday, so we kind of had to pick and choose. One of the museums was one place we were looking at that was literally closed like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it was like all midweek. Definitely be looking up ahead of time. Yeah, be aware. But we'll go see how the History Museum is, and then we're gonna go into Santa Fe, which is where we're staying tonight, often did not speak the same language. Did they host them in the kivas? Yes. And there you go. Also, one last thing, no violence. They didn't find any signs of violence. However, there was obsidian in the rock. Just the thing with the obsidian is they said it was good for making weapons, so that seems like violence to me. Well, you can do violent against animals. This is shooting, hunting, yes. Also, it's hard to like hike into that canyon and then fight people. That's true, yeah. And then also, maybe along those lines, they said that everyone was at the same socioeconomic class. Like there was no rich, there was no poor, there was no slums. In that community? In that community at least. I don't know if that was, you know, throughout, but yeah, pretty interesting. So, also, 800 people approximately is what they estimate in that canyon, which, okay, but then there's several other kind of canyons that are, like, in different areas. Hundreds of other canyons, and they estimate that in total there were around 30,000 people spread amongst those types 30,000 Pueblos divided into their Pueblo people, but yeah, but different tribes perhaps. But so anyway, we're gonna leave you now. We obviously have so many fun facts with that, so talk to you later.
Leaving Tennessee is Santa Monica.
This is the Manhattan Project National Historical Park.
Oh, okay. Manhattan Project.
It'd be really neat. I don't know.
So this is the Fuller Lodge.
Different. I feel like they were bigger.
9. So this is the Robert Oppenheimer house, and we know that Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, everyone was here.
Everyone is here.
But it's not available yet. You can look in the windows. Maybe it'll be available later, soon. But that is where he lived. Well, at least for part of the time.
Yeah. It was like a little confusing, the timeline.
The timeline was a bit
He
confusing.
definitely was in that house at some point.
There's more people living here than I would have expected.
You keep saying that about New Mexico. I'm telling you, people live here. It doesn't
It's an 8:30 reservation, which is pretty late, but
3
honestly,
short hours from now.
it's already 5:17, so it's gonna take
Get there.
it's gonna take at least 35-ish minutes to get back. We will check back in when we look better.
Fucking 6 months. I don't even know what I clicked on. Oh, you know what? It's Chapel Road Radio. Oh, that makes sense. No, it doesn't feel candid.
She's got those lips, she's got those hips.
We're in New Mexico. I mean,
We're still in New Mexico.
you're in Santa Fe.
They give me free parking because they don't have a valet to drive it. That's
There she is.
someone wanna.
We are at the La Fonda Hotel. And now we are in the lobby.
And
Ignore all this stuff, but nice 2 double beds and a lovely little piece of artwork here. And then we have very nice bathroom. And we thought this was a balcony, but it's just a window. We're gonna continue getting ready for dinner with our espresso and then plan out. Dinner time.
ooh, I like that champagne.
We've eaten most of them, but this was the appetizer. Some cheesy something.
They replaced the Parmesan. Oh, that seems like the best plan.
What do we rate this?
We gotta do 7-7.
Yeah. Chicken paillard.
Yep.
This is the mole verde. Mole something. Mole enchilada.
No, not yet.
All right, this is the mint sundae. They make all their ice cream in-house. This is the coconut cake. And Julia, what is that again?
The apricot and blueberry pie. You gotta get in here.
Good morning, guys. We just all woke up at 6 a.m. We're getting an early start. Okay, what time is it actually?
It is not.
I'm gonna go hit Sage and see what they got going on. 2 other people out besides us.
It's one of my favorite things. Sun-dried tomato, mozzarella.
This is beautiful.
But yeah, I feel like we could have walked in and looked at a bunch of art. Oh, I loved you, miss.
We have left Santa Fe, back to Albuquerque. If you're in the market for art, probably a great place, but I think we just knew that we weren't going to buy it.
We just need a few more years of investing.
We do. The hotel, La Fonda, I think we really liked.
Yeah, amazing.
They had a really cool restaurant that we actually didn't get to eat at, but that looked really good. And the pool looked really nice, which we also didn't get to use. I think we have about a 50-minute drive back. Yeah.
Is the issue.
The promised churro. First bite. Ooh, crunchy. Okay. We're at dinner.
Oh, that was smooth. Matucci's.
Matucci's gonna get some Italian in New Mexico.
Very light Italian food.
Yeah. They have given us cucumber in our water. There we go.
Should always get in your water.
Why do I feel like this is exactly what I would look for? Was it? It was.
Is this the focaccia?
Yep.
And this is the mixed plate.
Yep. Beef tips.
Beef tips. Right?
More to it, I don't know much of it.
What is this?
The tuna.
Miso, I think, with salmon.
Gnocchi with chicken.
Okay, this is the lemon chantilly cake with some stuff. And then this is Rudino. Woohoo! All right, guys, dig in.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I think that's some kind of fruit.
Flying Roadrunner Bakery this morning.
I don't want to
The
say.
area.
I know. I wanted to branch out and try.
But isn't? So we have a plain croissant. This is a kimchi bacon egg Danish. Classic cinnamon bun. So we got the Erica, which is like cinnamon.
And maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Yum. And I just got a regular cappuccino.
Fun things or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you water it, and this is pretty shaded. Fun, cute.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a big. I don't know if that's a sculpture or just a rock.
I think that's a sculpture.
It's not with the flat stone on top of the thing. Like, see?
This is outside of the Albuquerque Museum.
Oh wait, this is where the double cat
Good morning. Was it still morning? It's 11:57. A few more minutes. Yeah. So we just finished up at Old Town, historic Albuquerque. Yes, historic Albuquerque. And we were pleasantly surprised because everyone keeps saying, "Oh, have you been to Santa Fe? Have you been to Taos? Like the Old Town plazas there are so cool." And it turns out the Old Town Plaza here has so much. There were a bunch of little shops that actually had really cool stuff. I could have spent so much money there. Yes. I didn't consider buying too much in Santa Fe. We both bought a good amount of stuff. Yeah. But I don't know if we gave Santa Fe enough time. But just like a Friday morning / like what we spent probably like 2.5 hours there. Yeah. Could have spent more time. Really super cute. So would definitely recommend. And we also found the cutest breakfast place. I think it's called the Flying Roadrunner Cafe. Yeah. They had so many different croissants. They even had one that was pumpkin almond filling. Yeah. And then they had these fun fall drinks, even though it is maybe 89 degrees out. But it was cooler in the morning, and they had these like really good cinnamon buns that were pretty big. We couldn't finish one. Back to the Santa Fe conversation though, I wonder too if we were there on Monday and Tuesday, and it is Friday. That is true. So that could be yeah. So, but either way, I'm saying like Albuquerque, you shouldn't sleep on it. And I feel like maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna go to the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center now for a little museum time, and maybe to get some authentic Pueblo dishes.
Our last night.
Cheers.
Bye. What a good trip. We'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I just finished editing everything and I tried to put all the links to everything we did and the places we ate in the comments section, so please let me know if I left anything out. Happy planning, and I hope you guys can make it to New Mexico soon.